And welcome back to a new video, and today we are going to be ordering. It's an ordering video once more. We have 2 of these per day now. One of them is just what we'll do in like 20 minutes, and the other one is going to take a lot more time to order shotguns today later. But we're here to order vehicles today, which is going to be a tough thing to do. Now these are vehicles that have been in the game, not that are in the game at the moment. The only thing is, we get the things that the boats and the helicopters are actually not actually on creative. So what we're going to do is we're going to get 2 billboards, place them down. One is going to say boats. One is going to say boat, and one is going to say chopper, not helicopter, chopper. There we go. And then we'll move that over here. Slide it down here. You can go next to it here. And then we can delete that and delete that. And then we go to our devices section, and we get a mech, we get a shopping cart, we get ATK, quad crasher, plane, driftboard, baller, and cannon, and even the mounted turret. So that is what we're going to be ranking today. Now we're going to be getting 1 of each item and placing them down. So that's your mounted turret there. That's your ATK spawn. That is your mech. That's your baller. That is your airplane. That is your cannon. That's your driftboard. That's your quad crasher. And finally, that is your shopping cart. So these are the vehicles that we are ordering today. Again, we need to move this chopper over here. And delete that, and then the boat. Over here. And delete that. So it's going to be a very interesting one, this one. So we have 3, 6. We have 11 vehicles launched Fortnite in the whole of the Fortnite career. Mounted turrets are not really classed as a vehicle, but we're going to class them as a vehicle today. What we're going to do is we're going to be taking a ride on these, so that is exactly why we need 2 of each one. 1 to order, 1 to look at, and 1 to ride. Just quad crusher there, then we need the driftboard, cannon, plane, then we need the baller, the mech, the ATK, and the mounted. Okay. So unfortunately we cannot show you the gameplay of the boat and the chopper, but you should know how those work anyway if you do play Fortnite at the moment. But if you are kind of new to the game, you might not know all of these other vehicles. Personally, I have rode on every single one of these vehicles. I've rode on shopping carts, quad crashes, driftboards, cannons, planes, ballers, mechs, ATKs, and mounted turrets. I've also rode on a boat and a chopper. So we're going to do the testing first, and this is the shopping cart. So when you drive it, you can push and give it a bit faster. You can switch seat into the middle. Doesn't do anything. That's only if someone else is driving. And then you can exit. Pretty cool. if you just want to go for a ride around the map. It's not going to really help you to ring. It's going to help you, I think, but it's not going to help you as much, so... Here we go, let's just go park it up again. And that will be our first vehicle, which is the shopping cart. Park it nice and straight there. Now this is probably my favourite vehicle. You drive it, boost. Not only that, you can honk, you can brake, you can reverse, you can switch seats so somebody else is doing it, but it's only a two-player thing. And then you can also exit, which is like this. So that's kind of how the Quad Crusher works. It's a really good vehicle, and probably is my favourite vehicle. I don't know if it's going to be number one now. I don't know. It depends how I feel of the other vehicles. This isn't just for you to get to know all these vehicles, it's for me to try and test them out as well, so it's helping both of us. Make sure to like and subscribe, by the way, and if you do not agree with this order, like I normally say, put in the comment section, what order would you put these items in? Would you prefer the shopping cart over the Quad Crusher, or would you prefer this thing, the cannon? Right, so again, you can push back, you can aim it using the dot, and you can switch seat, and the person at the front or the person in front can actually throw themselves. But going for this, again, you can do what you did with the shopping cart with the cannon. You can fire, so it does damage to players. It takes a bit of time to reload, like that. You've got a good time to aim as well at your opponent. But if you enter the cannon, you can fire yourself. You can drive. Apparently you can drive the cannon. See, they made a trip there, and then you can exit the cannon. So we're just going to go around in a circle doing this. See what you think of the cannon. It's a very slow thing, but when they were around, you used to find them at like Laser Lagoon. So let's go park it up. Wait, have we missed one? I think we have. I don't think we've done that drift board, have we? We haven't. Okay, so the drift board is next then. You can move it, but it gets really slow. You can jump. You can boost, which is very good. You can also swing your pickaxe and shoot at the same time. Like, get onto a bit of high ground like this, look. I'll show you. It has ultimate boost. If I... Okay. So, that is how a drift board works. And next is going to be the airplane. So, oh god, it seems like ages that I've done this. So this is to start the engine, and I'm actually pushing the... I can't stop. I'm just like shoving all the vehicles out of the way. So this can contain 5 people. So you take off. This is definitely not working right. Let's get to the other one. Okay. I should have thought these things will be in a bit of a mess. Oh, so I finally know how to fly up now? I'll just come back down again, okay. So, you can fire, which is to shoot at your opponents. You can perform an air brake, wait, you can reverse. You can reverse. You can roll right, you can roll left, you can roll right, and you can do a spin. How cool does that look? Woo! 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 There we go, loving it. And then you can also boost, just like that. That will just suddenly fall down somewhere. But next is the baller. I've got a bit weird in that, but this is how you do it. So you press to jump. You can shoot it, so it's like a grapple gun. But the grapple gun unfortunately did not work sometimes. That's to bounce off things as well. You can extend, apparently. Oh yeah. And then you can boost. So it isn't the greatest one, but you normally see it in creative, in some of the mini games and that. I want to see where that plane has landed. Look at it, it's all the way over here. Poor thing, just had a crash. And one of the last ones we've got is a mech. Now, you walk around in the mech, you can stop, you can honk, you can boost, you can charge jump, you can switch seats, so you are throwing the missiles with your shotgun. They're the missiles. That's the shotgun. The shield overcharge. And then this is self-destruct. Yeah. So you had to run if someone self-destructed your brute. Or they shot it, I think it was. But you need to be really careful if they shot your brute or you self-destructed it. Because if you did, you'll have to run for days before it will explode, so. Then we have the ATK. Now this was probably one of my favourite vehicles in the game. Look, it's just like a bus. I used to do a bus game with it, and it was so good. So you can power slide. That's what happens. You can honk. You can't boost. You can switch seat into the passenger, the behind. The behind passenger, the behind driver. And it had a nice 4 seats to go to, and it's just nice that you could just jump in the back just like that. So it's like a real car. Look, and it gives you a bit of a boost when you power slide. But that is going to be the ATK. Most importantly, it's used on death runs because this thing is bouncy. Finally is the mounted turret. Now, you cannot actually move this thing, but you can tell it's pretty OP. You can shoot at your opponents, but then it explodes. You'll need another little, like 3 seconds, and then you're off again. Look. What about if we destroyed this thing? Are you kidding me? It's on 90 health. Oh, flip. And that's what that is. So, now it's the ordering time. We've also had the chopper and the boat. So coming in at our number 11 spot is gonna be... It's a tough one for me, but it's gonna be the cannon. I just didn't even do it. But it's gonna be the cannon, so we'll bring it over here. Drive the cannon over to here. And that is gonna be in our 11th spot. In fact, I need it to turn around. Just need it to be straight, man. There we go. There we go. And next of all, we're gonna go for our number 10 spot, which is gonna be the shopping cart. Didn't like it as much, but it's a good item. I don't mind this item, but it is not. It's gonna be in our top 10. It's not gonna miss out on the top 10, thank God. But it's gonna be in our 10th spot. And in number 8, it is gonna number 9 even. Okay. Let's do jumps now. It's gonna be the brute. The mech. Everyone hated these. They did loads of damage, and if you're in one, it was still annoying because you could get blown up from miles away. And it is just a horrifying vehicle for me. I don't think anyone liked the mech, and I certainly don't like it. Coming in at the number 8 spot is going to be Baller, the grapple gun that just didn't work. It's alright for creative sometimes, but that is not a good gun. Not a good vehicle. Coming in at the number 7 spot is going to be the storming plane. If I can actually get this one to the line. It's so hard to drive. Down, 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 down. Oh yeah, I did realise that it ruined my thing. So we're gonna get 2 billboards. One to place the plane. So because I cannot get it over there, I'm just gonna put it in a billboard. And then the other one is to get my destroyed chopper. There we go. So coming in at the number 8 spot is going to be the plane. No, 7 spot even, I think. In number 7 spot. And coming in at our number 6 spot is going to be the chopper. The chopper I just don't really enjoy using, and especially driving it's not hard, but just isn't a great vehicle to use. When it gets shot down, you're always likely to take fall damage. It just isn't a good vehicle, which means we're left it down to the ATK, the boat, the quad crusher, the drift board. I think that's it, isn't it? 6 have gone, 5 to go, isn't it? Top 5. The ATK, the boat, the quad crusher. That's only 3. What haven't we ordered then? So we put in the shopping cart. We haven't put in the ATK. We haven't put in the quad crusher. We put in the plane. We haven't put in the drift board. That's 3. We've put in the baller. We put in the cannon. We haven't put in the mounted turret. Just 1 minute. We'll have to do. In fact, coming in at the next spot is going to be the mounted turret. The way we're going to do this is we're just going to stick a mounted turret on the floor next to the chopper, and that is coming in at our number 5. I think it's going to come in at our number 5 because we've got the 80k, the quad crusher, the driftboard and the boat. So coming in at our number 4 spot is going to be the boat. Now, you can't get me wrong here, it is a good little vehicle, but it isn't good enough for my expectations, so it's going to be in a number 4 spot. Coming in at number 3 is going to be the driftboard, just making the top 3. It's a good little thing. And the driftboard is going to be in number 3. Now, I knew it would come down to this, the quad crusher or the 80k. Right, now, it's going to be the toughest decision I'm going to have to make. Most of you will say quad crusher to be number 1, but do I be picky or not and say 80k? I do, because quad crusher is going to be a number 2. It's going to be a number 2 today. I like the way it drives, and we're kind of in the game at the same time. The 80k, the quad crusher is more common. The 80ks were nice to use, so that is why quad crusher is going to be number 2. Maybe if it could take 4 people, because it's called a quad crusher, maybe it would work, but the 80k is going to be number 1 for me. Look at how it does. That is your number 1, so let's just go to a re-round of the order. And then at number 11 was the cannon, number 10 is the shopping cart, number 9 is the mech, 8 is the bowler, 7 is the plane, 6 is the chopper, 5 is the mounted turret, 4 is the boat, 3 is the driftboard, 2 is the quad crusher, and number 1 is the 80k. Make sure to join us for the second part of our ordering day today, where we will be ranking all of the gold shotguns, all of the purple shotguns, all of the blue shotguns, all of the green shotguns, and all of the grey shotguns. Make sure you check out yesterday's, it was pistol ranking yesterday. There were 24 different types of pistol in their different rarities, and it was great fun. So make sure to go check that one out. Thank you, and goodbye.